So today's Valentine's Day, and I've never had a good Valentine's Day. I had like one date on Valentine's Day because something always happens, even if I'm with somebody. And I gave this person money for a surgery, and then ended up taking me to Italian food, which was really, really bad, and I hate Italian food. And then we ended up having like a crappy Valentine's Day afterwards. But I did have one good Valentine's Day last year. I was with friends. There's a couple who invited me and another single girl to go have sushi with them, kind of just to, I don't know, spend time together, or whatever. And that was nice, but I want like those things I see on the commercials because I tell myself I don't want it, and I'm kind of like, oh, I'm not really one of those girls. And then I see commercial after commercial, and advertisements online, and people talking about it, and blah blah blah, and my brain starts slowly like ticking towards wanting to um, and so today I'm laying in bed. My mom comes in my room and she puts these dozen roses in a box of See's candy, which I've already been consuming. um, on my bed, and she's like, "Wake up, biznatch." She said, "Somebody left these for you, and I want one of those chocolates when you open them," or something like that. And I was like, "What is happening?" And my friend sent them to me because he heard, or like I had written something a while ago about never having gotten flowers from anybody. And then I was talking about like, I can't wait till Valentine's Day is over so I can go buy half off chocolates. And I'm a chocolate freak, so most women are. um, and then what was I going with this? So it's Valentine's Day and I have nothing to do today. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on. I'm not going anywhere. I was actually feeling a little sick this morning. But I was also reading about Saint Valentine and Lupercalia, which was, they believe, is the origins of Valentine's Day. And Saint Valentine was actually 14 different martyred saints in Rome. And they don't know much about him other than that he was buried on February 14th. And I don't want to really get into the history of that because I'm not Catholic and I don't want to sit here and do like a 20-minute video on the history of Saint Valentine and then the history of Lupercalia. This is going to be a short video. And then Lupercalia is supposed to be like, it's usually from like the 13th to the 15th of February. It's sort of like a, like rejuvenating the city kind of festival. Different people say different things, read things. Like I read once a while ago that they said that Lupercalia was that boys and girls or men and women would pick out names of each other and then they'd be lovers for the next year. I don't really see that happening, but it could have happened. Other people will say something about my one friend or I had like this one page, The Witch of Forest Grove, and she said, "Have you whipped a naked lady today?" Because it's Lupercalia. And then there's also people who will connect it to wolves and whatnot, but tons of stuff on it. So I really would suggest looking it up and looking at a ton of different websites, because I know immediately most people go to Wikipedia and there's some information on there, but try going to some pagan sites as well. But the problem is, take everything with a grain of salt, because a lot of the times not everything's really historically accurate online, because people can basically publish whatever they want. But it's interesting to read some of these stories and wonder which of them might have possibly been true, because Lupercalia was an ancient festival, or whatever you want to call it, holiday. So we don't always know all the details on different things, other than what people would write. And these things that people would write are usually from their own perspective and whatnot. So I would say take it as what you feel in your gut instinct it would be. But yeah, so I'm happy because I got roses, because it was funny because I was at Dollar Tree yesterday. We were going something, we forgot to get my sister Valentine's for school because she was sick on Friday and then Monday was a day off. So last night we're like, oh my god, we have to get Valentine's. So we went to Dollar Tree to get like candy and stuff, because everywhere else there's not gonna be anything left. And I see vases all over the dang place, like glass vases, and I was like, I should really get a vase for my altar. I should really get a vase for my altar. And I was like, why? I don't have any flowers. I probably want to get flowers for a while. I don't really have the money to spend on flowers. I'm trying to pay bills and buy food and different things. And today I got those roses. So I'm really glad someone drank all the homemade lemonade we had in our glass pitcher. And it's like frosted on the outside, so actually it's kind of pretty. Because now I have a vase for my altar right now. And I actually plan on drying all those, except for there's 12, and I don't really like having even numbers, because I see uneven numbers as lucky, and even numbers tend to have, I don't know, they're not very lucky usually. And so I'm gonna leave one on the altar and then hang up the rest of them in a bundle and dry them. I have like a beam. I keep looking at it, you can't see it though. A beam going through my room that I used to hang tons of herbs on. But they were there for so long that I like threw them away eventually when I was trying to move. And I was like, I can't believe I had this for like years up here. I need fresh flowers. But I usually end up using the ones like, when I bought myself bouquets of flowers, like the farmer's market, that's the ones I leave up there. But the herbs and stuff that I dry up there, I tend to use. Anyway, so now Freya and me are happy. I hope she's happy because her altar is full of roses. I just put put a green, black, and silver Viking knit that I made on there, and there's also a really pretty amber necklace on there and everything. And if you can see, kind of, I posted a picture on the Wellness Mandala Mina's Apothecary, and so you could see there on my Facebook fan pages the picture. You can't really see the altar too much though. It's very basic because I'm sick of having huge altars with tons of crap on them. There's just like a couple candles, some keys, and a few other little things. And my box of Seas candy is covering like half of it. But yeah, so this Valentine's Day isn't that bad. The person I want to be my Valentine, the person I'm dating is going to a concert tonight, and so I'm gonna be snuggling my baby sister, which is fine because I don't know. I feel like I wish I had money so I could send this person you can't send them the guy flowers really, but they had those like bouquets, those fruit bouquets with chocolate, and I was like, that would be a perfect gift to send a guy to his office or something, because you know he's gonna sit there all day and be munching on it, especially if it's like fruit, or a lot of guys do actually like chocolate too. So something to nom on. I was gonna put a balloon, some Valentine's Day balloons on his door too, for when he gets home from work, but I'm afraid for where he lives that somebody's gonna steal them all. So sorry, someone's trying to call, and then like the vibrate on my phone is so loud that I feel like it's shaking my desk. Anyway, so I want to hear what you're doing for Valentine's Day. If you're pagan, if you're doing any pagan celebrations for Lupercalia. I don't do any pagan celebrations for this. It's not my sort of holiday. Or if you are whatever else, what you're doing for Valentine's Day, I'd like to hear. And even feel free to vent that you have no Valentine here, because I know it makes you feel better. I've done it before, and I know it feels like after a while it feels good to get it all out. So go ahead, if you want to post those, put it here too. I understand. Just don't really expect comments back from me, because I get messed up on the comments on YouTube. It's not that I don't care and I can't read them all. Sometimes I don't see them, and sometimes my comments don't go through. I'm not sure why. I think with the new change of YouTube, there's still some glitches. So yeah, thank you for watching my little video with very basic information on Lupercalia Valentine's Day and the stuff I got. And I'm totally gonna eat some more chocolates now. They're mostly nuts. They're like chocolate nuts, which are my favorite. I ate all the toffee ones because I like the little bit of crunch in these. I don't like ones with just caramel and stuff too much. Even with ice cream and stuff, I don't like to eat just plain ice cream. It has to have some crunch in it. So yeah, thank you for watching.